Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Noel's Family Garage. So I've been making a deal with my buddy. I had some stuff he wanted and he had something I wanted. So let's see what I got here. Alright, so I traded him out of this 5.3. It came out of a, what was it come out of here? It says here. Let's see. '03 Suburban. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling parts off of this one. I'm going to be taking all this stuff off of this plastic piece. I don't really want that there. I might even try to get another intake actually for this thing because it's just not really what I want on there anyway. So I'll do a little walk around of it so you can see what we got here. We got pretty much everything here, right down to the, we got the ECM and everything here. So, and I downloaded some programming stuff. I'm just waiting on, I'm trying to get a, like a Bluetooth piece that plugs into the OBD2 so that I can program that computer, because I already built the plug harness for that, which I can show you guys that too. There's a way to build a harness for this out of an old one of these plugs, the blue plug. That's the one I use because I got a blue computer. It says right here that's the blue one. So I got the blue plug that's here, and then you take it and cut this off about this much so you have a little length there to use. Then you get an OBD2 connector out of another vehicle, or the same vehicle, whatever you cut the other piece out of, and you can find the pinouts online where you. Alright, so since I'm trying to do a budget build, I actually got this piece out of an S10 Blazer that I have out here. It's junk. So I cut the blue plug off for the computer, and then I cut this out from under the dash, OBD2 port. So you can actually, there's actually websites that'll show you how to wire this all up and color codes and the wires you need to keep in the back here. So it'll show you how to do that, and then you go online and you can buy a, I can't remember what brand, I'll have to put it in the description when I figure it out, but you can buy a Bluetooth adapter that goes on here, and then you can use, oh, what program is it? So you get that Bluetooth adapter. This is the way to do it on the cheap because I don't have a lot of money right now. So anyway, there you go, you can see that. Then these are just your power and a ground wire. That's got to be 12 volts that powers your computer up just like it would in your car, so that it will, you can read it with a program. I got a program on my phone right here. Let's see here, LS Droid Legacy. So LS Droid, you can actually, you can do a whole bunch of different things with it. Let's see here if I can get open that part. So you can read your PCM, write your PCM, or segment swap different things into it. But you can get rid of your VATs, all that kind of stuff, right through your phone with this. So that's my goal, is to do that. But I'm waiting on the Bluetooth piece to get here, and then we'll do some tuning and see what we can do and make this video. Trying to do this build so that it kind of stays somewhat cheap, I don't have a lot of money right now, but I want to build something kind of a fun little play toy to play with. So I'm going to start tearing this apart, and I'll show you guys what I tear apart as I go. I'm going to tear a few things off of it and just kind of go from there, because I want to get it all put together, and then I'm going to throw it in something. I'm either going to put it, I haven't decided yet really what I'm going to put it in. I might put it in a barracuda, an old barracuda that needs an engine anyway. Or I might throw it in my S10 that I got that has a bad engine. So we'll just figure it out when we come to it. When we get it kind of tore down, we'll think about it and make a decision on that one. So stay with me and I'll start tearing this thing down. Alright everybody, so I've got a ways into this. My kids are calling me, telling me it's dinner, so I probably better go out and have some dinner with the family real quick, and then maybe I'll get back to this in a little bit after that, but we'll see. But here, I'll show you guys what I got done so far. So far, there's my shop cat Penny. She's just hanging out in here. A pin. Okay, so far I've got the coil packs off, my harness, it's all sitting over there on that box, and I'm working towards getting my valve covers pulled off, and then I'm gonna get some new gaskets for that. I might even have a set on the shelf, hopefully. And then I got a new oil pan gasket over on the shelf and a bunch of other parts. So, and I got a cat climbing up me over here, so she's just hanging out. Get down, Pen. Alright, so that's where I'm at. I've got the harness off and all that stuff off. I got my coil pack rack off this side so I can get to that. And I'm going to pull these valve covers and we can look inside and see how it looks. So as soon as I get done eating, I'll probably come out and finish doing that. So I'll catch you guys shortly. Hello everybody. So I've got this engine, I got the harness and everything all stripped off. I didn't make it back out last night because it kind of got late and we had dinner, and I just never made it back out here. So today I'm going to clean up around these valve covers and pull them off real quick, and we'll see how everything looks in there and see if anything's wore down or if it's all good. So yeah, this thing's pretty dirty. It's going to definitely need some new valve cover gaskets. Scrape all that off so it won't fall in when I open it up. So let's see here. Gross. Alright, so it's a little dirty in there, but it don't look super bad, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. There's all the valve train. It's pretty clean. I mean, it's got a little teeny bit in there, but mostly it just looks golden brown. It don't really have any sediment in there or anything, so that looks pretty good. This is probably a pretty good choice for an engine for us. We'll have to see how it turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull down the other side real quick. I'll set this one back on, but we'll pull the other side off. And then that might be it for this video after that. But we'll do another video and we'll take off the manifolds and we'll remove the broken studs. There's a couple broken studs in the manifold, on the exhaust manifolds. So we'll have to pull those off and then weld the nut to the top of them to get them out, probably is what we're going to have to do. So we'll just do what we got to do to get her done, and then we can get this thing put in something so we can run it and see how she does. Oh, it looks like we need a new dipstick tube because that one's ripped out of the bracket. I'll spin the bracket out of my way for now. Oh, this side looks awesome too. There's not really anything, no sludge in there or nothing like that, so I'm happy with that. I'll show you guys. So This side just nice and gold as well, just like the other side. It's kind of a goldish color. There's not really even anything sedimentary in there, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's gonna need some gaskets and things, but I think we picked a good choice for an engine, so maybe I'll pull the plugs out next and we'll see if they have any oil consumption or anything, and then we'll know that too. So stay tuned and we'll check that out as well. Well, it's got water coming out of 2 of the spark plugs. The oil filler was broke off, and I think it was untarped maybe during the rain that we just had, so it doesn't look like it's green oil water or anything, so it doesn't look like it has coolant in it. It's just water from getting in there through the, turn this way so you guys can see me. So it's just, I think it's getting water in it that had to get in where the oil filler is in the cap, because the oil filler was broke off, and I think it probably rained in it while I was sitting at my friend's house. So I might have to tear it down a little further, but we'll see once I want to make sure everything's got some oil on it and make sure everything, like I'm going to dump a little oil down the cylinders, I think, just because it's been setting for a while and it's had water in 2 of those cylinders, and I really don't want them to get rusted up. Probably fine, because I think that one cylinder was pretty full, just one of them. So hopefully it's not a bad head gasket, and hopefully it's just from the water. So we'll see. I might have to tear it down further to figure it out, but we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess, when we get further into this thing. So we're gonna be doing this LS build. We got this 5.3 here. We're gonna be doing a lot of work on it to get it prepared to go into whatever we decide to put it in. So far I've got 2 options. If anybody can think of which option's the best or which one, let me see if I can fix my camera. There you go. Alright, so if you guys can decide which option seems like the best option to do with this 5.3 engine that we got sitting right here, you guys let me know and we'll put it in something. We'll take a vote. It's either going to go in an S10 or probably a Barracuda. And unless we come up with something else to put it in, that'll be what we'll do for now. So we're going to break this up into a whole series of all the different things we can do with this. Because, like, I want to change the valve cover gaskets here. I want to change these valve cover gaskets. You can see they've been leaking. I got new intake gaskets. I've got a new oil pan gasket. I'll probably do the main seals. And I got the harness right over there sitting on that toolbox. So we can take that harness and I'll actually do a video of it as I take it and I cut everything out of it that we don't want to keep. And we'll probably clean this thing up and we'll strip it clear down. I think the heads might come clear off, so if I end up pulling the heads off, we'll end up probably masking everything off and paint the block down here. The paint's kind of coming off the block, so we can repaint the block, do that kind of stuff and freshen it up, make it look nice, and also we'll make it so that it will run good and be functional for us. So if you guys just stay tuned and watch this whole series, I'll probably turn this first video out this week, and then I'll start trying to do 1 to 2 videos every week of this process till it's done. So, and like, there's a few more things that I need. Like, the junkyard's not very delicate when we pull stuff out. The dipstick's all busted up, so I'm gonna have to find a new dipstick tube for this, which I'll probably just buy an aftermarket one that's chrome or something, so it looks kind of good. So there you guys go.